Alright guys, I'm back with my WWE Raw review for the 15th of the 2nd 2016, and this week's show was a boring show, a really boring show. I fell asleep watching this show. I know I'm a bit late uploading this, but I just got back off my vacation yesterday, and I watched it tonight Raw, and it's just so boring and just so terrible, and I just don't feel like I can. I couldn't watch Raw for 3 hours. I'm glad that I just DVR'd it. I mean, I just couldn't be bothered to basically watch it live. Yeah, it's just so boring. The main event being Braun Strowman versus the Big Show. How are the WWE supposed to think that you are supposed to, want to buy or watch the Fastlane pay-per-view on the network or even on pay-per-view, whatever you watch it on, if you have the main event of Braun Strowman versus the Big Show? Not really. That is not very good booking for the WWE. Big Show versus Braun Strowman for the main event of Raw. Are you serious, WWE? I mean, really? As a main event of Raw? I'm shocked that you didn't put this as a main event of SmackDown. It was this terrible. But I'm surprised they actually did this. Put this as a main event of SmackDown, having Big Show versus Braun Strowman. So yeah, that was one of the worst things of Raw. But we had a few good matches on Raw, which was alright. So we open up Raw this week with a segment. Ambrose says that he knows he's going to get F5 by Lesnar again, and then he says he wants to be F5 by Lesnar as well. And then Stephanie comes out and puts Ambrose in a fatal 5-way Fatal 5-way for the IC title, where Dean Ambrose got defending against 5 other guys. Then it's top matches next, and then it's Ambrose defending against Dolph Ziggler. He should go to TNA, Dolph. Dolph's in this match, Kevin Owens, Stardust, and Tyler Breeze. This was the best match of the night. Really good match. A lot of good back and forth. A lot of great counter attacks. Really good. Kevin Owens hits Tyler Breeze with a pop-up powerbomb when he gets the win, and he's the new IC champion. Very good match, a very good way to start off Raw, I thought, till we got to the main event and all the other stuff happened. And then we get, and then after that, Ambrose says that he wants to face Triple H at WrestleMania and become the new WWE World Champion after he beats Reigns and Lesnar this Sunday, or tomorrow, because it's actually Saturday now. Kevin Owens says that he's the new IC champion and people should be talking about him. Then Dolph challenges into a match at Fastlane for the IC title, and then Kevin Owens accepts, so it's going to be Dolph versus Kevin Owens tomorrow at Fastlane. I'll do a preview video in a few hours, so you can check that out. Then we get to the second match now, which is Big E versus Mark Henry. Big E tries to go for the big ending, and then Mark Henry just fakes an injury. Oh, why could Mark Henry not like Big E hit him with a big ending? Because it would have made sense. It would have made Big E look impressive if Big E hit Mark Henry with the big ending, because he is a strong guy. Big E, he's a bodybuilder and stuff like that. We all know that, but it just makes Big E's weak and he cannot pick up Mark Henry to do the big end. It makes Big E feel weak, if you guys know what I mean by that. But yeah, and then we get after that we get a segment where it's where Byron Saxton interviews Brie, and then Brie's talking about Daniel Bryan, how he's enjoying his new chapter in life, and then Charlotte comes out and she says that basically you should forfeit the title match on Sunday, and basically I should be still the champion and stuff, because you should forfeit and be there for Daniel Bryan. And then she talks about Daniel Bryan and Brie and stuff, and Nikki and stuff, and typical Divas promo. But yeah, it was an alright segment. And then also I heard, guys, that Brie Bell could be leaving. She did reveal in an interview, not this interview, but an interview. I don't know, I think it was on Good Morning America. I don't know, it was some breakfast TV show she was on. I don't watch breakfast TV in the morning, so I totally do not watch any breakfast television shows. so I do not know what TV show she said it on. I just know that she actually said it. So yeah, she said that she wants to retire. So yeah, I mean that was predictable anyway. We all know Brie Bell's gonna retire anyway. I mean it's predictable anyway. You know, Daniel Bryan retires. You know, spend time with with Daniel. It makes sense. You know. Then we get to the third match tonight, which was AJ versus The Miz. AJ wins with the calf crusher now. In TNA it was called calf kill, but obviously you can't say that because it's giving TNA more money and stuff. But the the calf crusher, and that's pretty good. That's a good name for it, calf crusher. And then Jericho was on commentary. He hypes up the Jericho and AJ Styles match, which is gonna happen. AJ challenged Jericho to a match at Fastlane. Jericho said he'll think about it. If you guys haven't watched SmackDown yet, Jericho did accept the challenge because AJ attacked him, and then Jericho was like, I accept your challenge because I've just seen SmackDown as well. So, yeah. Sorry for you guys if I smell SmackDown, but you guys don't care about SmackDown. Then we get a segment from Team 3D. They talk about they don't care about the fans anymore, and they don't care what they chant. They're not gonna get the tables out. So yeah, that was it really. I thought Bully Ray was gonna go. I thought Bully Ray was gonna do a total Bully Ray heel, like a totally great, awesome Bully Ray heel promo. Was like, like what he's done TNA. I can't remember what he did a good few heel promos in TNA, and it reminded me when Bully Ray. Every time Bully Ray gets on the mic now in WWE, I'm just gonna think, let's hope he does a Bully Ray promo and stuff like that. The fourth match tonight is Paige versus Summer Rae. Summer Rae wins. I don't know how the match actually ended because I was actually in the kitchen. It was that fast. I actually didn't know who actually won the match. Then we get to a segment where Heyman comes out. He talks about how Lesnar's gonna beat Lesnar. How Lesnar's gonna beat Reigns and Ambrose, and he's gonna go on to face Triple H. He isn't. It looks like it's gonna be Lesnar versus Bray Wyatt anyway. Bray Wyatt's probably gonna attack Lesnar. And then Reigns comes out. He calls up Reigns and he says that he wants to wish him good luck and stuff. Same with Ambrose and that and stuff like that. And then he says about how he wants Reigns dreams about becoming WWE World Champion and stuff like that, and he says it was a good promo by him, and like it always is. Then Team 3D came out, they attacked Reigns, and then Ambrose came out, and then he saved Reigns, and then Ambrose tried to hit him with a dirty deed, and then that was it really, but he didn't hit him with a dirty deed. The fifth match tonight, which was the Lucha Dragons versus the Leagues of Nations. I don't know what it is with WWE. What are they doing with the WWE? What are the WWE doing with the Leagues of Nations? Actually, because I actually really don't know. Because at the minute, there is no storyline progression with the Leagues of Nations. There's no. I don't know what there is. There's no storyline progression with these guys. I don't know what's going on with the League of Nations. There was red hot, like when Sheamus was in that feud with Roman Reigns. But since the Reigns and Sheamus feud has ended at the Royal Rumble, I don't know where they're going with these guys. I don't see any angles. Currently, they're feuding with the Lucha Dragons. But after that, I don't know who they're gonna feud with. Maybe they're gonna split them. Maybe they're gonna have to split them up, and I don't know. It just seems like the WWE, when they have a plan to bring a new stable in, they have a plan for 2 months, and then they just fizzle it out. It was like when Team 3D came in. They came in. They came in late last year, and then there was they had a feud with the New Day, and then they've been sizzling out, and then there was heels when they just turned heel now, and then. I don't know. It's like with the tag team division in WWE. Every 2 months the WWE will do something good with the tag team division, and then it will just fizzle out, and then it will just be a pointless match on Raw. So basically, again, nobody cares about the tag team division anymore because it's gone boring again. And only tag team I care about is the New Day, which is the only tag team which is really getting built up properly these days. which is awesome, and I am a big fan of the New Day. And then what are we after this? Actually, I talked about the New Day. Hold on a minute. Oh yeah, Loser Nation out there. Yeah, so Loser Nation beat the Lucha Dragons, and it's going to be Kalisto defending his US title in a 2 out of 3 falls against Del Rio, and this is probably, hopefully, end of the feud, and I think it is, and hopefully Kalisto goes over because he is getting a huge push right now in WWE, and yeah. Then the 6th match tonight in the main event for Monday Night Raw. Braun Strowman versus The Big Show. Why? Why did we have this match? It was so terrible. It was like, two giant gorillas just going at, I don't know. It reminded me of Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. It was that bad. Oh my god. Okay, the match starts. I'm not talking about the Goldberg and Brock Lesnar match. I'm talking about the Big Show and Braun Strowman. So they go, it was a slow match. The crowd were like, we want refunds, whatever. And then, like, the White family get involved, and then basically Big Show wins by DQ, and then Ryback comes out to save the Big Show. He gets attacked, and then Kane comes out from under the ring, like we've seen before. Very predictable. Kane comes out, saves the Big Show and Ryback, and then a few days late, and then now they're gonna have a tag match with the White family or something like that at Fastlane, probably in the pre-show or something. I don't know. And that was the end of Raw basically. And this week's show, very, very boring. I would have to say one of the worst Raws this year I've seen. Personally, it's not been the best. Not been my favourite Raw this year so far, not at all. Not with that main event, not with the show in general. I didn't feel like, in my opinion, that I was really, excited for Fastlane. There's some good matches on the card for Fastlane, but that show, the go-home show for Fastlane, or for any WWE pay-per-view, is supposed to get you hyped and excited for seeing the pay-per-view and actually wanting to buy a pay-per-view. But with this show, this go-home show for Raw this week, I didn't feel any excitement, any hype, nothing of that for a, last pay-per-view before WrestleMania kind of thing. And I know the pay-per-views after WrestleMania kind of suck, before WrestleMania kind of suck, but at least before WrestleMania, when you've got all your top stars injured, like your John Cena, your Randy Ortons, Cesaro's injured, I know it's not a top name, but Sting's injured, and all these other big names, and I think Undertaker's still injured and stuff like that. When you've still got those names still injured and not returned yet, you're supposed to make sure that you have a good go-home show for, before the pay-per-view, and a good pay-per-view, because, you're in WrestleMania season, and now you haven't got these big stars, like I've just mentioned, they're still injured. You are the WWE and all the underdogs now, they need to pull something out of the bag to make people want to watch WrestleMania. Because I know John Cena is going to be there for WrestleMania, and I know Randy Orton's going to be there, and Sting's going to be there around the bells for the Hall of Fame. And then you've got Undertaker. His opponent has been rumored for WrestleMania. I don't know who that is because I didn't click the link. I don't know. It was rumored this week. I don't know who it is, but it's been rumored. On Facebook, somebody said. But yeah, without those big names, I don't see WrestleMania being a very good success. And after seeing this last episode of Raw, I doubt Fastlane's going to be a good success either. And I'm very scared for WrestleMania 32 in Dallas. I'm afraid to say, but hopefully WrestleMania is going to be good. It was good last year. It was a good show last year, so maybe this year might be an awesome show. Who knows? I know WrestleMania 31 last year wasn't the greatest in the world, but it was a good show. But hopefully this year WrestleMania is really good as well, and I hope WWE can pull it off, with the injuries that they've got. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. What do you guys think of this last episode of Raw, guys? Leave your thoughts on this episode of Raw in the comment section below, guys. And thanks for watching, guys. Brag out.